What's up, everybody? Hope you had an awesome weekend. I'm Michael.
And I'm Tiffany.
And welcome back to our channel, The Villages Experience. And this is the first weekend of June 2024, which means we have two huge milestones. Number one, we just finished up our first full 6 months as being full-time villagers.
Yeah, it has gone by so fast.
So we have a lot of stuff to share with you in the future, including our whole 6-month budget review video coming up here in a couple of weeks. But today is another huge milestone, in being that it is our 50th video.
To celebrate that milestone, in today's video, we are going to try to show you 50 awesome places in the Villages. So we're gonna start kind of down south and try to make our way all the way up north, stopping all along the way, just to show you cool, they might be big things, they might be little things, but just everything's awesome in the Villages.
Exactly.
But we're gonna try to show you 50.
So the key word in that sentence is to try and show you 50 awesome things, right? So our goal today is to start down here in the south where we live and drive all the way to Spanish Springs. That's the original town square that just recently celebrated their 30th anniversary. And according to the Villages GPS app, we're about 21 miles away by golf cart. And it says it would take us about an hour and 15 minutes, and that's non-stop driving.
Right. And we're planning on stopping at 50 places.
Yeah. So some places we may show you 3 or 4 different things, and some may just be unique to itself. So stick along with us on this journey and see, number one, can we actually go document 50 different things? Yeah. And number two, how long does it take us? So we're starting today's adventure a little bit after 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
The heat of the day.
Yep. But thankfully got a little bit of cloud cover today, so we'll take it when we get that. So with that being said, anything else to say to them?
Nope, let's kick it off with number one.
So number one is the Franklin Recreation Center. This is our home recreation center, the one that's closest to our house. We're not going to go inside a lot of these places today, because if we did, there's no way we could show you all 50 things. But a couple of things to point out about this one is it is the Watermelon Recreation Center. So inside it's decorated like a watermelon, and then you've got a lot of awesome things to do there, including pool tables, shuffleboard tables, darts, video games, you name it. They got PlayStations in there, so it's an awesome place to hang out, especially on a hot day like today.
Yes, when you don't want to do outside activities because it's going to be 100 degrees next week, come to Franklin Rec.
So the second thing, or number two, is to show you the Franklin Recreation Pool. Now, we're not going to walk up to it because a lot of people are sunbathing and stuff like that, but what makes this pool unique?
This pool is a family pool. So that means anybody with a guest ID or resident ID of any age can enjoy this pool.
Awesome. So just to the left of the Franklin Recreation Center and the Franklin Pool is our number 3 and number 4 stops of today. The first thing we're going to show you is the Jubilee putting course. And there's a lot of awesome putting courses all throughout the Villages, but this one's pretty cool. And if you want to pause the video and read everything about it, you can do so right there. And this just gives you a little bit of idea of what the putting courses look like here at the Villages. Not many people out today, but it's definitely one of Tiffany and I's favorite activities to do. And we make our way over here to this side. You'll see number 4 on our list of awesome things here in the Villages is the Mickey Lee Pitch and Putt Starter Shack. So not only do we have a putt-putt course over here, we also have an executive par 3 pitch and putt. And they are located side by side. And during snowbird season, this place is jam-packed. So I'll walk over here and show you the welcome to the Mickey Lee Pitch and Putt sign so you can see the course layout. So number 5 on our list of awesome things to show you here in the Villages is the Harper Villas. And what makes this awesome, Tiffany?
So this is the neighborhood where we stayed for our lifestyle visit, and it may be where you stay for your lifestyle visit.
So if you haven't seen those videos, check the description below. We did a whole series on our lifestyle visit, and well, while we're here, why don't we just go ahead and show them the actual house that we stayed in for our lifestyle visit. So number 6 on our list is the Welcome to Sumter County sign.
So this sign is important because if you're out looking at houses and you're trying to figure out, am I looking in Sumter County or Lake County just quickly? Well, this sign right here will let you know that way is Lake County and that way is Sumter County. Now, we did go to a meeting where they said with Lake County officials, and they said that they have ordered a sign to say welcome to Lake County, because all of us Lake County residents were like, where's our sign? So they have ordered it. We're just waiting for it, and they said it's going to be beautiful.
So there is the Welcome to Sumter County sign, and then right across the street over here someday will be the Welcome to Lake County sign. So number 7 on our list is the Homestead Recreation Center, which is right here at the Sumter and Lake County line. So we're going to count this as one big number because it's very similar to the Franklin Recreation Center, being that it has the indoor shuffleboard tables and pool tables, and they have a swimming pool over here, which is also a family swimming pool. And then at both locations, you do have tennis courts and pickleball courts and shuffleboard and stuff like that. But what makes Homestead a little bit unique is...
Number 8 on our list is the dog park at Homestead Recreation Center. It is open from 7 a.m. to dusk, and you can see that there is a list of rules for you there to follow. Now, this dog park is usually really packed. And there's 2 areas. There's a large dog area for dogs over 30 pounds. And then there's a small dog area with dogs up to 30 pounds. So that's nice. They have them sectioned off, and there's benches and shade and water for your pups. It is closed right now. I said that it's always busy, but it is not busy right now because it's closed for irrigation. I think they're working on the sod and reseeding and watering the lawn.
Yeah, we haven't had any real rain here at the Villages in Central Florida in almost 2 weeks. So until further notice, it is closed every day from 1:30 to 3:30 for irrigation. Normally they're closed on Thursday mornings from opening until 10 a.m. just for their regular maintenance. But yeah, when it's not closed, this place is absolutely, completely packed. Great place to bring your dog. So as we pan around this way, we'll walk over to number 9. And on our way to number 9 on our list, I will point out that all throughout the Villages, at every single one of the recreation centers, not only do they have bathrooms inside, but a lot of places have restrooms outside too. So this one's located conveniently next to the dog park, but sometimes they have them next to the shuffleboard courts, or next to the pitch and putt or the putt-putt courses. So plenty of facilities and water fountains all throughout the Villages. So number 9 on our list makes Homestead really, really unique, and that is because it's the home to the astronomy pads. So again, you can pause the video there if you'd like to read all the details about that. Tiffany and I, we just discovered this last week, matter of fact, in one of our videos. It's a very, very nice and quiet place throughout the day. But if you're into astronomy, you can bring your telescopes out here at night and do some stargazing, which is pretty darn awesome. So I'll walk down here and just show you the kind of the wide angle view, and you'll see down there along the path, they have some of the astronomy pads set up out there on the outer rim of the path. But then inside here, you have some picnic tables under the shade. You have the cornhole toss, and it looks like they have horseshoe pits over there on the other side.
Number 10 on our list is this beautiful nature trail at Homestead Recreation Center. So if you come around to the back, you'll see that there is a path all the way down. It's just a nice boardwalk walk through a beautiful nature preserve. And you can see all of the birds. It's a great place for bird watching as well. So back here, we're kind of in the back of like St. Catherine's, close to Sawgrass Grove, that area. Great way to get in the shade a little bit and enjoy nature.
I want to see what that one is. That one's neat. All right, number 11 on our list of awesome things to show you here in the Villages was not originally on our list, but that is that Tesla Cybertruck that just drove here to Sawgrass Grove. That's the third time we've seen that Cybertruck. That's pretty darn awesome. So we're gonna count that as a bonus thing here today. So welcome to Sawgrass Grove, which is number 11 on our list of awesome places here in the Villages, Florida. Now, technically, this could probably be 11 through 20 because there's just so many awesome things to see and do inside Sawgrass Grove. No, it's not a town square, but they do have a stage where they have live music and performances every single night of the week, except for on Monday nights. That's when they have Boozy Bingo. And if you haven't seen that video, check it out in the description below. But instead of giving every individual thing its own number, we'll just kind of count this as one big thing. And a couple of things to point out. Number one, they do have McGrady's Pub right over to our right. Great place to come and eat. They have an indoor and outdoor bar, so they also have happy hour specials and drinks. And then right there where you see the water tower, on the other side of that is the shade and the stage. Then over here to our left, they have one of the sales and information centers, and this is where we stopped and picked up our keys for our lifestyle visit a couple of months ago. So again, we have a complete series of videos about our lifestyle visit.
All right, number 12 on our list is Ezell Recreation Center. This is a regional rec center, so it has one of the at-your-service locations, and there's also a lot more facilities, such as the gym. That is an extra cost, but they do have one of the workout facilities here as well. And this is also home of one of the sports pools. So we saw some water volleyball going on. Since it's a regional, you can see it's a very, very active recreation center.
So number 13 on our list is the Clifton Cove Putting Course, which is located right next to the Ezell Pathway and is also in the same parking lot as Sawgrass Grove. This one is pretty awesome because they have a lot of the mature oak trees. They have some palm trees. Plus, it's very, very convenient to Sawgrass Grove back there in the distance. This is one of our favorite putting courses here at the Villages. So number 14 on our list is all of the tunnels that you can take to get from one part of the Villages to another part. And so we're going through tunnel M18 right here. And when we get to the end, normally when we stop, we would hang a left to stay on Megason, and that takes us all the way up to Brownwood Town Square. But today we're gonna take a right.
Number 15 on our list is Aviary Recreation Center. This is in the village of Hawkins, and the name and the decor inside are inspired by the surrounding Eagle Preserve. This neighborhood rec center has the amenities inside, like table shuffleboard, darts, pool tables, and it also has a family pool.
So number 16 on our list is all the different bridges that connect one part of the Villages to the other. And this bridge we're getting ready to go over right now is called the Chitty Chatty Bridge. And what makes this one unique, Tiffany?
This one goes over State Road 44.
So this kind of connects what would be maybe the older part of the Villages to the new southern part of the Villages back behind us. You got some awesome views when you get here to the top. You can see State Road 44 that way. And then over here to our left, you can see the big Villages sign, and then off in the distance over there is going to be one of our next stops.
All right, number 17 on our list is Rohan Regional Recreation Center. Again, this is one of the larger ones. It is very active. It's kind of quiet today, but I come here for a lot of classes, especially line dancing. It usually has a pretty packed schedule of a lot of different types of activities at this one. And then I think they also have one of the fitness centers here. And it is another one of the sports pool rec centers.
We need Tiffany today.
Number 18 in our list is the Soaring Eagle Softball Complex. There's also an air gun range at the Soaring Eagle Complex. And they also show outdoor movies here a lot. I'm not sure if it's in season or if it's in the summer, but a lot goes on here more than just softball.
So number 19 on our list is the Homestead Recreation Center, and this one kind of has a rustic or western theme to it. This is a family pool over there, and then of course back there in the background they have all of the other amenities like shuffleboard and bocce. So yeah, they got I think pickleball and tennis courts over here too. So this is right off the multimodal. Hey, awesome.
Number 20 on our list is Belle Glade Country Club. Even though it has the moniker of a country club, the country clubs in the Villages are actually open. So this one has 2 restaurants, an indoor and an outdoor bar with gorgeous, gorgeous views of number 21. Number 21 on our list is Belle Glade Golf Course. This is your awesome view if you decide to stop and eat at Belle Glade Country Club or stop and get a drink and sit at the bar. Belle Glade Golf Course is 27 holes, and it is the home to the Villages' only island green. Number 22 on our list are the Sandhill Cranes. You really cannot go anywhere in the Villages without seeing these beautiful, majestic birds. Be careful. They like to be on the side of the roads and things like that, but they're fascinating to watch and they're beautiful.
So number 23 and 24 on our list is the Sarasota Executive Golf Course, and also the Sarasota Golf Practice Facility, which is pretty awesome because you get to hit golf balls over here into the water, and the golf balls actually float. And they have this island green out there that you can use as a target. And look at all the people that made the island green. That's pretty awesome. And then you see all those white things down there? Those are the floating golf balls. So number 25 on our list of awesome places in the Villages is another regional recreation center, and this one is called Colony Cottage, and just love the theming and the color of this. Of course, this one does have a sports pool, And over here to our right is the actual main recreation facilities. This place is ginormous. This is one of the very first recreation centers that we ever visited when we moved to the Villages late last year. We came over here and met Santa Claus. They had it completely decorated for Christmas. They had all the model trains out and stuff like that. So if you'd like to see more about the inside of the Colony Cottage Regional Recreation Center, check out the description below.
Number 26 on our list is this stoplight. We just had to show it to you and include it in the list because the first time we rented a golf cart, or I think it was our lifestyle visit golf cart, we were just amazed that there was a stoplight just for golf carts, and we used that just now to cross Colony Plaza in front of the Colony Cottage Rec Center.
So there's the entrance to the village of Hemingway. And as we pan around this direction, we'll show you number 27 on our list, and that is the Havana Country Club. So we have not been here to eat yet, but they're known for their steaks, and they also have a Sunday buffet. So we do plan on trying that out in the future, and we'll share that in an upcoming video with you. But if you've ever been to Havana Country Club, or more specifically, their Sunday buffet, let us know in the comments below. So on the back side of the Havana Country Club is number 28, and just check out these awesome views of the Havana Championship Golf Course. So number 29 on our list is one of the many infamous roundabouts that we have all throughout the Villages here. You see, got a little bit of traffic coming through right now, but this is nothing compared to when it's full season. And number 29, this roundabout specifically, just also happens to be the entrance to number 30 on our list. So welcome to Lake Sumter Landing, number 30 on our list of awesome places to check out here at the Villages. And we're going to actually drive through and show you a little bit more about Lake Sumter Landing. This is one of our 3 main town squares. You have Brownwood Paddock Square, you have Lake Sumter Landing, and yes, we are still on our way up to Spanish Springs. So number 31 on our list is one of our favorite restaurants here in the Villages, and it's called the Lighthouse Point Bar and Grill. We've been here many, many times, right? Yes. So they have a great lunch special, and again, we've already shot some videos on this, so you can check that out in the description below.
Right, and we've also had a very nice special family dinner there as well. It's good for both, casual lunch and special dinner.
And you can't beat the view sitting right here on the water. So if you ever come to the Villages, you got to check out the Lighthouse Point Bar and Grill.
Our next one, number 32 on our list, is kind of funny, I guess. Michael thinks I'm funny, but these are my favorite bathrooms in the Villages. I just think they're so cute. They're just totally themed, right? Like Lake Sumter, the lake houses, totally evokes that. And I think another reason I really like them is one of the first times we came here, just driving through.
Yep.
And Lake Sumter was kind of where we started. And I just remember those. They stuck out, and they're just iconic to me for the Villages.
So number 33 is one of my favorite things, and that is the Villages radio station. They have a couple of different locations, but yeah, you can watch them broadcast live right here at Lake Sumter Landing, and you can also download the Villages app anywhere in the world and tune in to the Villages radio station. So if you want to get that vibe and get in the Villages spirit, that's a great way for you to do that. And then right down here, right behind the radio station, as we make our way over to the water and down the boardwalk, is what do they call this again?
the Lake Sumter line.
So it's the boat tour, and it used to be $2, but I think it went up to $3, right?
It's $3 now.
But it's a bargain. It's another must-see, must-do when you're here at the Villages. We took our whole family when they came to visit our son and Tiffany's parents, and we did that around Christmas time, and got to ride on the boat with Santa Claus and Wizard's Claus, right?
That's right, and heard a Christmas story.
Yep, and it goes right by the Lighthouse Point Bar and Grill, so you can wave at everybody that's eating there, but if you're also at Lighthouse Point Bar and Grill, sitting there outside, you can wave at the folks on the Lake Sumter line as they come by.
That's right. That's a fun thing to do.
So number 35 is one of the big main reasons, the big draws for anybody that's thinking about visiting or moving to the Villages, and that is the town square itself. So this place has, you know, all kind of shops, all kind of restaurants. I'm not going to name them all for you, but in the center of the heart of each of the 3 different town squares is the stage, is the dance floor, and no, it's not that busy right now. It's the first weekend in June. It is hot, but when this is full-blown season in the fall and the winter, these places are packed wall to wall with people, right?
That's right. Number 36 is the movie theater. It's actually called the Old Mill Playhouse. This took us a long time to figure out that it was a movie theater. It's called the Old Mill Playhouse, but it does recent movies. It was recently bought out by Epic, so a large company, but it is the only, we think, the only operating movie theater within the Villages.
So number 37 on our list is the Waterfront Inn here at Lake Sumter Landing. And it's appropriately named because guess what? It sits right here on the edge of the waterfront and the edge of Lake Sumter Landing.
Number 38 on our list is the bridge over Lake Sumter. If you are riding in a golf cart or driving a golf cart, this is a lot of fun. It's very narrow, so be careful. But again, you've got the most beautiful views as you're going over the bridge at Lake Sumter.
So number 39 on our list is only accessible by golf cart, and it is called Sunset Park. There is the sign, and you get beautiful views of Lake Sumter Landing, and it's just an awesome place to watch the sunset. We don't have time to watch the sunset because we still got about 10 more things to cross off our list. It has been a very long and very hot day with multiple stops, but we have finally made it to the village of Spanish Springs. That's number 40 on our list of awesome places to visit here at the Villages, right?
Woohoo! Yes!
And right back behind us is going to be number 41, which is the actual town square itself.
Celebrating 30 years, the oldest town square.
Just like us. They started that back in 1994, and so did we, right? So we're going to drive you around and show you the town square, and we'll point out a lot of different things, number 41 through 50, but they do have live music going on right now, so we don't want to get any copyright strikes, and we can't show you everything. But it's an awesome place. So if you ever visit the Villages, this is a must stop. You got to come by and check out the original town square.
Well, the name fell over. Somebody call me a doctor!
So we're starting to run low on daylight. The sun is going to be setting here very, very soon. So before we show you what makes Spanish Springs unique and point out some of those awesome places to visit, I did want to point out right here on the other side of this parking lot, they have a another shopping center which has a Publix and other types of shopping, but it also has one of our other favorite restaurants.
That's right. Number 42 on our list is Sakura. So we came here for Christmas Eve. It's one of our family traditions, and everybody on Facebook recommended this Sakura. They do have a couple locations, but this is the one that has the tables that they cook in front of you. So we did that and we love it, and we will definitely be back.
That place was packed, so get your reservations in early.
Yep.
But panning back over here to Spanish Springs itself, one of the things that makes this town square really unique is number 43, and that is they have a bowling alley.
I know, that is so cool.
They actually had I think it's a PBA, Professional Bowling Association event here a couple of weeks ago, and this entire parking lot was packed with the big trucks and all the bowlers and stuff like that. So if you're into bowling, come check that out.
I think they're supposed to have a good restaurant too. Number 44 on our list is Americanos Grill. So we ate there on our lifestyle visit and fell in love with it. So great service, great food, and also a really good happy hour. So if you're up in the Spanish Springs area, check out Americanos Grill. And then number 45 is the Sharon L. Morse Performing Arts Center. So you may or may not know that there are so many shows, big shows, that come into the villages, and this is one of the venues, one of the main venues where those shows are. So if you're coming up for one of those shows, you've got tickets, and then you can eat Americanos Grill or Sakura for dinner before the show. So Sharon L. Morse Performing Arts Center is also up here in Spanish Springs. And then number 46, this is an interesting one. It is the Van Patten House Lofts. These are the newest apartments in the villages. So they had built some over at Brownwood with the Brownwood Lofts, and they made one of these historic buildings, historic to the villages anyway, into some loft apartments. So those are right here looking at the town square. That'd be pretty cool to live right on the town square.
That would be awesome, as long as you don't mind live music every single night.
That's right. I think you just have to open your windows and go for it, right?
You probably don't have to open your windows.
And then number 47, one thing that makes this unique, again, this is a Tiffany thing, is the water features. So there's fountains, there's like just little pools of water that make it relaxing, and for some really neat views of the band and the band square. And so it's just very relaxing and beautiful. And when the sun streams through those little windows, it's really, really pretty. I'd say the theming here is probably one of our favorites.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you like Disney World and you like Disney theming, they went over the top on the theming with this one. So yeah, you definitely will love the architecture and all the other cool stuff. So number 48 is for all you ice cream lovers out there. If you like really good ice cream, well, they have a Kilwin shop here, and it's only located in the Spanish Springs town square. It's not at Brownwood, it's not at Lake Sumter Landing. They do have some other awesome ice cream shops at those places too, but if you're looking for a Kilwin's, this is your spot. So number 49, a lot of you have asked us in past videos, hey, where did you get that hat or that t-shirt with the Villages logo on it? Well, the answer is pretty simple, and that's at the Villages logo store. So they have one in each of the different town squares, and you can stop by, whether it's Brownwood, Lake Sumter Landing, or if you're here at Spanish Springs, make sure you check that one out.
And that leads us to
number 50. And that is the statue of the founder of the Villages, Mr. Harold Schwartz himself. He's the visionary behind the Villages. So if you want to stop and get a selfie, that's a good place to do it. And matter of fact, he just happens to be standing right here in one of Tiffany's favorite water features. So this adventure took a lot longer than we planned. We left the house today a little bit after 12:30, got to our first stop and started filming around 1 o'clock. By the time it was time to leave Spanish Springs, it was 8:30 at night. We didn't want to eat there and then drive home really late, so we drove all the way back down to Brownwood, then from Brownwood over to Magnolia, grabbed some McDonald's to go, and then we made it back home right around 10 o'clock at night. So there you go. You can see we made it back home with 27% left on our battery. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash the thumbs up, subscribe, leave us a comment, and we will see you in the next video.